As I thought about what to say today, I really struggled. Jim was the talker, not me. He was the one who never met a stranger. The thing that I struggle most with now is how can I do justice to his life and put into words the effervescent person that was Jim, especially for people who had never met him. But here goes. Jim was a cheers kind of guy who always wanted to go where everyone knew his name and they were always glad he came. Establishments like Little Villa and Sam's Place when I first met him, and later Billy D's, Lucky Jack's, Prairie Station, and Hotel Gasthof Erber in Fischerhäuser, Germany. In an extremely rare moment, Jim was a little depressed on our first morning when we moved to Germany. He said, "No coffee? No paper?" I had to laugh and I said, "Jim, did you really think the Tribune was going to hit the driveway here on Hertgrastrasse?" I was at least able to get him a cup of coffee at the bakery, but there wasn't much I could do about getting him a paper in English. The Germans typically are rather stoic people, and the family Erber at the hotel guest house in our town were no exception when Jim first stopped in there for a beer. Gunter, the owner, said he didn't speak English. That didn't stop Jim. He talked to him anyway. Within a couple of weeks, Jim noticed that Gunter had pulled out his old notes from English class. He had worn the Germans down, and they adored the spirited guy from Chicago. He was invited to Gunter's 60th birthday and the hotel's 40th anniversary celebrations, and he took the kids and I along for the kids and me along for the ride. But before we knew it, our year was up, and as the taxi was pulling out of the hotel parking lot, Stefan Erber said to Jim, "Have a nice day, you stupid American." His way of saying, "We're going to miss you, Jimmy. Things will not be the same here without you." Jim was a sentimental guy who loved his family, loved boating, loved history, and he loved this town. Jim was not prepared to leave us, and we were in no way prepared to lose him. He loved with every beat of his heart. This statue and its placement here by the water, in the historic town he loved, in the neighborhood he was so proud to be a part of, is the most fitting way that we could think of to honor his memory. And knowing how independent I like to be, he would want to ask you, the people of this town, to be my eyes and ears when I'm not around and help me to raise our kids. Thank you.